Hello, hello, inquiring minds. I don't know if you have come across this person, but I just did. And let me tell you, she really inspired me. I've already started, but she just inspired me even more. And she's much younger. Not saying that we can't learn from the younger, because I learn from the younger every single day. But her name is Dodash. And I'm not sure how she popped up on my feed, because my feed is usually people 50 and up trying to teach something or talk about something. And I'm just glad she did. And in this video, it talks about, well, her title is, if you're over 50, get your AZ on YouTube. And I'm like, wow, I can't believe she did that as a title. But it hit me because I'm in that club. Y'all, we half a century plus. Did y'all realize that? Half a century. But anyway, I digress. In this video, she really hit a lot of points with me when she first said a clarion call. That's just a call to action for us to get on YouTube. And as I was listening to some of the things that she was saying, I was thinking about when I went to Walmart yesterday. And when you go into Walmart, you see the greeters and maybe the people that's walking through, and sometimes the people that look at your receipt when you're getting ready to leave. All of those people are like 60 and up. So I've spoken to some of them, and I realized that they had to go back to work. And that just really hurts my heart to hear that people have spent their whole lives working, and then they retire and have to go back to work just to make ends meet, whether that's for doctor visits, co-pay, medicine, raising grandchildren or great-grandchildren, repairs around the house, just having to start over or start again. When you're 50, 60, 70 years old, it just hurts my heart so much. However, when I was listening to her, it just really made me get a fire up under myself to do something more. So I started this YouTube channel less than 60 days ago. And I did a 30-day challenge just to challenge myself to get out of my own comfort zone and just try it. And seeing her video today is pushing me now to just continue on even more. So I gave myself a 30-day challenge, you all, and I crashed it. So on that challenge, it was to create a video, whether it was a long or a short, but post something each day. So I did. Some things had my face in it, some things didn't, but I still posted, you all. So I had accountability of what I said I was going to do, and I actually did it. So watching her video, I watched it yesterday and I watched it again today just to re-energize myself. But listening to her video just made me want to give myself a longer challenge. So in saying that, I want to do longer videos now for at least 30 days. No more shorts, but for the next 30 days, 3 minutes or more longer videos. And she was so right when she talked about how we have knowledge that we need to share with other people. She was so correct. And that's like one of my passions, sharing the knowledge. Did you know that you're an open book? You have knowledge and wisdom that we can teach the younger generation and some of the older generation that didn't receive that knowledge. So I just thank Dodash so much. So if you're listening, Dodash, thank you. I just wanted to say one more thing while I have your attention, and since this is my channel. this right here, what will the dash between your life represent? So we all make plans for people to be born. We make plans for people to die. But in our age group, and we're starting to live even longer these days, we fail to make plans right in here. What happens if, an unexpected illness comes upon your body? What happens if some type of traumatic event happens? What happens if you have to get off work? What happens if you have to go into a retirement home, or you have to go into some type of rehab facility, or you just have an injury like I've been suffering from for the past 3 months that has limited my walking, my way of doing things, and kind of my quality of life. So we need to plan for these things. So it is my passion, and that's why I created this journal. And it's called Leave a Legacy, because we all need to leave that legacy. I know some of you may say, well, I already have a will, or I already have a trust. But guess what? If no one knows the location, it's just like you don't have it. But this right here is something tangible. This is something that you can write in. Oh, look at that. I actually turned to the section without trying. In this journal, you can actually fill in the information as you want it to be read in your obituary. It has places for you to leave gratitude, hopes and dreams for generations. It's a place for you to just document your life story, and then pass it down to your children, and they can pass it down to their children's children. You can even make copies of it if you like. But I just wanted you all to see this, because this is something I think that we all should be doing, whether you purchase this journal or not. I think we all have a wealth of information that we need to pass down generation by generation. And if we don't pass this information down, it's going to get lost. You can say recipes. You can give your values. What do you value the most? What did your parents teach you that you want to instill in your children and your children's children? What are some life lessons that you've learned about different things? I used to be one of those hard-headed people that just had to do whatever it was I wanted to do. Even though my mother would tell me, you know what, Melanie, nobody should have to tell you that fire will burn. Why can't I just tell you fire will burn and you leave that I alone? But I was that hard-headed child that just liked turning on, and I just liked seeing the fire. But I had to experience that until she did something drastic one day, and it still didn't make me stop, but she thinks it did. But anyway, I digress. I just said that to say we all have a wealth of information, just as Dodash said, and we really, really need to pass it down to these generations. I'm around young people every single day, and for some reason they feel like they invented all these things. Though they don't realize that there's nothing new under the sun. And some of these styles have just come right back around. Some of the sayings that they use, it means the same thing. They just gave a different word. They think that they have all this wealth of information, but then when they hear how things used to be done before all of this technology, then they are amazed. Do you know a lot of them still don't know what a record looks like, what a compact disc looks like, what an original original telephone that you actually pick up looks like. They didn't realize what the first cell phone looked like until I brought my little cell phone in and I brought my little beeper in to show them how we used to communicate. And I talked to them about games and things that we used to play before the street lights came on and we had to be in. So we all are a wealth of knowledge. So I thank you again, DoDash for making that video to tell us over 50 to get our AZ on YouTube. And you know what? I believe that our community will find us. So, you all be blessed. Have a great day. And I pray that God continues to bless you upon bless you upon bless you. Have a great day. Go be great. Keep your AZ on YouTube.